It's been a while since we had a major rainfall, but John, we're checking in with you for a look at the storms expected later today, but also the heat that is just continuing to linger around.
Yeah, all caused by the moisture, and that moisture is going to be activated tonight, leading to some pretty torrential downpours headed our way. We're looking at a lot of water in a short amount of time, so we are looking at that flood threat for here at home as we head into this evening and overnight. But let's talk about the heat. We're still going to be on our way to the 90s for this afternoon, especially by 5 o'clock. That will be the hottest part of the day. Then we're going to be gliding those temperatures back down as those storms move over us. There'll be some rain-cooled temperatures to wake up to tomorrow, and finally a drop in that humidity because, like I said, the feel-like temperatures in the 90s, and by 5 o'clock it'll be in the mid and upper 90s, very close to some of us, like here in the metro, feeling like around 100 outside. And then as we get into tomorrow morning, feel like temperatures actually drop down to the 70s and 60s, where we've been waking up to more so the 70s and 80s as far as that heat index. So that is what to expect. Even as we look outside right now, it just looks like a muggy start to the afternoon, which it really is. So if you are going to be stepping outside or doing any outdoor activities this afternoon, catch some breaks inside. Make sure you have that water bottle handy. Looking at these storms again, nothing too terribly impressive. They're very isolated, and they're really even starting to downgrade a little bit. Not seeing a lot more of that activity. Less lightning activity means that those showers and storms are starting to weaken, but there's still a chance for some of these more to pop up as we go into the afternoon. Non-severe. We're not looking at any severe weather until later on today, even extending from near Story City down to Boone, to Jewell, even further north, even east, mainly between Webster City and Iowa Falls, a little bit more of that isolated thunder and lightning activity. But let's go hour by hour, talking about what to expect throughout the rest of today. Notice those afternoon storms kind of fizzle out. Mainly, our attention is now drawn to the right side of your screen, left side of your screen, actually. You're going to be dealing with more of a line of storms forming by around 4 and 5 o'clock. That's going to make its way further east and making its way, especially in our northwestern counties, west of I-35 for the most part, by 8 o'clock, and then even going to 10 o'clock, making its way in the metro. Now, everything before 10 o'clock, that's the better time frame for those showers and thunderstorms to become a little bit more strong. Just looking at the severe, large hail and strong winds possible with these, but notice it's a very thick band. So you're looking at some pretty constant rains with this. So we are going to be dealing with a chance for some of that heavy rain and also flooding even as we go throughout Wednesday morning. Those showers and thunderstorms sticking around. And then jumping into Thursday, still going to be a chance for some of those showers and thunderstorms. But this is what we're expecting, that slight risk kind of beefed up a bit since this morning. That means we're going to be looking at more of an extended period throughout the evening hours and close to sunset, seeing a chance for those stronger storms. And yes, a lot of rainfall in a short amount of time. We're going to be dealing with a chance of around 1 up to 3 inches, even some isolated spots seeing more than that before tomorrow morning. So that's why that flood threat is going to be enhanced. But as we go into Wednesday, still going to linger around with more rain chances, and then we're back to weather aware with the heat come Friday afternoon.